love more than a saucy rumour.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
Not sure what they
wait for the new equipment
I'm no
to come
cook,
in.
am I?
Look, as long as you please.
We're up to
It's
me.
been a hard day, so... Fancy a look at my wares? My bed.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, my... die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
I wonder how Master Sebastian and Miss Daphne fare of late. Shall we pay them a visit? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
A fine place to harvest.
Time was, you scarce you'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beast and parent. Well, I suppose it might be possible if we keep mixing. Someday.
Home at last!
Welcome home, ya.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue... I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue
Oh, no. They're quite rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a...
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this... Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the gracious hand.
For true? Oh,
I think I could arrange that.
Yes. Well, as for me...
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the gracious hand.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to... Do be sure to leave the house and fare you well, child. Know that where'er... Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awful... 'Tis a relief to be home safe and sound. I only hope the blues... What was that all about?
To think the lady here has been support... Are all the nobles so kind? I can't wait to tell everybody...
Won't someone talk about this?
Come, I'll lead the way. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? 'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. I will be with you in but a moment. 'Tis a hobgoblin. Fire's fury shan't be evaded against this foe. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. After we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot, I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
What am I supposed to do? Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forget the sword and staff is open for business.
Whatever it is, not sure I...
Greetings. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to... He seems to have vanished while in possession, and if I may be candid, 'tis an item of precious importance, and in my hour of need, who should want... You will be rewarded handsomely.
Sirs Offulf and Everard each seek the Jadeite orb. To whom ought we...
Well, hello there, sir. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur. Or every other day. If I lose my next shipment to bandits, I'm done. Do come again?
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
'Twas hardly a loss, if one considers the value of what we have gained.
At least I have my life.
Interested in my wares?
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and... quiet. Many thanks. Reckon your road trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least...
We must rest, though the sun is... Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Would you be so kind? Larcenous deeds are the ken of...
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. 'Twas a fine journey we shared.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be
Interested in my wares?
Always
Living's
another
hard,
errand.
but
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Surely I'm overdue a deal. Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. It's just
I'm
like-
not risking my life for a
Bunch
pittance.
of
I'm
sluggards.
dead tired.
Interested in my wares?
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
These soldiers lack Might treat us to a roast tonight.
Hold up.
Nice. You'll never believe this. Normally, you put a net. Mayhap my eyes.
Aye, I'm well enough.
Interested in my wares?
This job better be worth it. It's
Living's hard, but
I'd
dreams are
stay
free.
here forever if I could.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation. When there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my wares?
At least here I can let down my hair.
Oi, you there! I don't mean to pry.
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted.
What?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen.
Oh, my poor boy.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend.
Do you truly expect me to do no? The soldiers won't do aught for him. We'll consign it all. He's right. Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me?
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Can't you see I'm on duty?
Me?
A good day to you.
The flowers that bloom around, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
Poor Rog. He truly... And he's delivered me my remedy. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile?
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
Only fools and urchins
Haven't got any lead.
Mayhap.
Aye. I met Roger by the senator. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. He would say no more than 'twas a secret. Yet no sooner had I turned, I charged to his aid. But a poor lad. Pray help him if you can, sir.
Oh. Over here, if you would.
Now, where was I bound again?
Somehow my feet I don't have enough to deal with.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit. That's not enough room for hunting for one
No
day.
hurry to eat. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch? Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
Let's be ready to give the signal. I'm dead tired.
Don't get by your muscle alone. Only fools and urchins boast of their kind. Over here, if you please.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
I've been on my feet all
Only
day.
fools and urchins
My
boast
legs
of
are
their
getting
kind.
Interested in my wares?
We meet again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again.
What's going on?
Well met, sir. How
was
the
it I
day
had to
treating
do?
you then?
What to make of this?
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Fancy a look at my wares?
By your command, Arisen. Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. Pray, follow me.
Nothing left to fight. Time to move on.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you?
We're the Saurians! Ice is our ally against such fiends.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. I shan't let them harm you. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Bad enough.
Efficiency at its best.
That's something for the trouble.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
I've just discovered a hidden route. Where might it take us, I wonder? Come, I'll lead the way. just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clues to...
Hawkins, master! It is weak to fire. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Go where your help is needed.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. A flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. Come, I'll lead the way. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Ice's sting is yours to wield. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
You mustn't let this stop you.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Outstanding.
I shan't let them harm you.
How's this? You take your love, then I take the rest.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
You'll never believe this, but normally you put an elf may
Have you heard the rumors? There was no warning? Of course, such rumors are best taken with a...
Pray, sir, seek out the As for where to look, you could try on.
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my remedies, mate. I still recall his... Oh, Rog. Well, I...
The flowers that bloom around here glow. From what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
Life's been pretty kind.
wonder if there's any
You don't look like much.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon...
I truly appreciate your... Had you not spoken up when you did, I know he's in pain. I am too. Oh, I should tell you, he may have some inkling of where the creatures pray. Do what you can to bring...
Please, stranger.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead.
Shame there aren't as many folk. I rather enjoyed here. It is said to descend in times of... Sounds like the last thing we need. Let me think on this a moment.
Got any tales to...
Aye. I met Rog. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. Only he was carrying it, he would say no more than... Yet no sooner had I turned... I charged to his aid. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can.
Great letters.
Go on, have a look.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. We must not let down our guard.
Here, an enchantment. enchantment of cold to freeze our bones.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Let me get that. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect to see new treasures round every corner.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Fascinating.
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Over here, if you would. Pray, follow me.
Tis rather peaceful here, isn't it?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother. Ah, oxen.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
Very well. I shall return.
Wolves, faster! She's weak to fire. I will be your shield. The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. Magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What's going on? I remember. The wolves! You saved me. How did you know where I was? I suppose he must. If it's all the same to you, sir.
Making our report ought to be our next priority. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Maurice forthwith. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. Over here, if you please. "'Tis this way.
I sustain is yours to wield. Well done. a glorious success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Maurice forthwith. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. Come, I'll lead the way.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Here we go again. We fight. To arms. Of course.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I shan't let you fall!
Defend the Arisen.
Thank you.
You mustn't let this stop you. That was hard won.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances of future reversal.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Now, what might that be? We ought to take a closer look. Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are. Pray, follow me.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Here we are.
Rog?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get...
Very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to...
And you. Words alone will ne'er be a prey. Take this. Thank you.
Thank you for saying...
So, long as I live, I shall... Long as I live, I shall...
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocate. When there are some... Oh, many exciting methods of combat to be tried. How goes the collection? Made any progress? Always a pleasure.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many. Always a pleasure.
Have a look.
Tomorrow will be no different.
I'm tired of breaking my back for
Damn
someone
near
else.
enough of wastrels and coons.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
What ought I to do?
How might I be of service?
dead on my feet after today's training.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I'm not risking my life for a
Could do with a decent supper. I've been on my feet all day.
Well met, son. How
My
might I be
legs
of
are
service?
dead.
Mayhap I'll set out on my own adventure someday.
Well met, son. How might I be of
Town's
service?
nodding off where I stand.
Mayhap I'll nose around. See what's selling lately.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Suppose I on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Need anything? Long as I live, I
I'll do as I please. Let them try and stop me.
There's no easy thing. Making a living on soldier. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Well, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the book. Order where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Suppose I ought to earn my
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. On the transference is not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined, take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Aught I can help with? Hope to see you again.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one. You see, in my line of work, trust come. I trust old Ibrahim's.
Follow my lead.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Each day is the same as the one before it, I tell you.
Good day, Ibrahim. Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs.
What is it? The appraisal's not...
He ought to be finished by now. Come. You have done your title. My partners shall be most relieved. You have certainly earned your reward, and I do hope you will permit me to call...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I'm not trained for this.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here... At least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing...
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Say 'tisn't so! Master Everard shall kill me if I Forgive me, sir, but I'd best take my leave of you. I'm up.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and...
This ox cart's bound for Vern. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
In my wares?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Days like this make me glad to be alive. My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper. Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Tis so dull when there's nothing doing.
My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper. A mug of ale is just what I need.
I swear I've never slept better.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Over here, if you would.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume?
Leave this place at once.
So, you seek to enter...
Leave this place at once.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. When does my watch end?
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Seems my feet always lead me here.
Life can be tiring even if
These
you know.
my tracks packed up today.
Something smells divine.
I know every place here.
I might stay
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Grow weary.
Seems my feet always lead me here.
I'd have told half as many lies as my parents.
Lots to do, and points no good if you work yourself to death.
Tranquil places.
Puts me in the mood for a song.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Welcome, and well met.
Over here, if you please.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen or shall change, once we have... If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty...
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.